I change your bum life. You fight me, it's a celebration. When you sign to fight me, it's a celebration. You ring back home, you ring your wife. Baby, we done it. We're rich, baby. Conor McGregor made us rich. Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back. 5th round, baby. Myself, as always, Stephen Moustaris. And I just got done breaking down, which I'll probably have it one of these corners, who knows. Maybe even just fucking on the page. But I just got done breaking down next weekend, UFC 273. I broke down Khamzat versus Gilbert, and then also kind of broke down Petr versus Aljamain Sterling. And, you know, that just leaves me the main event, the second title fight that we see. Featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski fights the Korean Zombie. And before I get into this one, it's very upsetting right now because I'm a Max Holloway fanatic. Clearly he should be in this fight. I think all of us believe that he should be in this fight. I know he pulled out or whatever, but just wait a couple months. Let's throw this one together. So, but nothing to take away the Korean Zombie. Honestly, if anything, it gives me way more respect for Alexander Volkanovski, and I think it's huge for him for the fight world and the MMA world out here, for us fans to give him more respect. Because, I mean, if you didn't respect the man for his battles with Max Holloway already, his last fight against Brian Ortega was one of the greatest fights ever. And I shouldn't say ever. I think we're going a little too far with that one. But his greatest performance that I've ever seen out of him. So to go from being almost damn near finished twice by Brian Ortega, who, like, T-City Triangle City is his name. Not only did he get the mounted choke or whatever, that thing was deep, man. That thing was deep. I was sitting there like, I think everybody thought, well, here we go. There it goes. Brian Ortega is the champion now, even though he just got his ass beat by Max Holloway. Like, here we go. T-City's taking it. And then somehow Alexander Volkanovski gets out of it and then clearly gets right back into a triangle and then looked like it was over with, gets out of there and then ends up beating him into a bloody pulp. Literally just letting him lay there. Couldn't even get up off that after that round, and then just absolutely takes off from there. So clearly the fan in me of Max Holloway, I want to see Alexander Volkanovski win this fight. I really think he's going to win this fight regardless. I don't know. I'm sitting here like, I really respect the Korean Zombie. He's amazing. I mean, the only times we ever seen him lost are by Brian Ortega. And we just saw him, I guess, just beat Dan Ige, which was dope. But still, I'm sitting here, and I think he lost to Yair Rodriguez in that last Hail Mary fucking up elbow, whatever the hell that thing was. But he was beating the shit out of him for that. And you can make an argument right now that Yair Rodriguez could be in that fight, especially after he had such a good performance against Max Holloway. But still, I don't want to take anything away from him. Like I said, he had that really good performance last year against Dan Ige, 50K. He definitely deserves to at least be in a top 3 fight, and Max isn't in there, so let's go. I don't know. Trust me, I think the Korean Zombie is one of the best in the division. If you don't think that, you're stupid. And he had some years taken away from him, clearly. But I want to see him. I just want to see a good fight, I should say. I don't want to see either of them. I just want to see a really good fight. I think this is a huge legacy fight for Alexander Volkanovski, which I actually think he actually said. I'll probably post up the clip if I see, or not clip, but at least the headline of one of his interviews. I'm pretty sure he just said last week that this is a legacy fight for him, and I completely agree. I really do. I think this one is a perfect chance, like a Brian Ortega fight, to have a nice little, just a nice highlight on his career. And clearly, I don't think he wants the highlight to be almost finished and coming back and winning. I think he wants to be a little more dominant. But you just absolutely got to love Alexander Volkanovski for taking this fight and just staying active, having the belief in himself. I know he calls himself the GREAT, but I'm just sitting here like, for real, man. Hats off to him. And I really want to see him win this one. This is probably, easily on this fight card. It's one of the rare fight cards that I'm not sitting there stressing over, like really hoping one fighter or 2 fighters or 3 fighters wins over the night. And it's really one of the only times in this stacked of a card where I'm sitting here not really pulling for anybody, but Alexander would be the only one I want to see win just because I'm such a Max fan. So I don't know. I want to see this Max Holloway, Volkanovski finally get their beef settled. I think it's not necessarily beef. They got a lot of respect for each other, but we know what we're saying. just been two close fights. I thought Holloway won both of them. But I just want to see Holloway be the one that finishes Alex Volkanovski, or at least beats him quite well. Honestly, I thought the second fight he beat him pretty clear, but didn't get the nod on either fight. So I know it's going to be a good fight. I'm pretty much guaranteeing it. I would not be shocked if we go to a decision, but I think this would be a huge moment for Alexander Volkanovski to get a big finish. And shit, if the Korean Zombie comes out here and just absolutely dominates or somehow just wins, pulls it out, I mean, that's another fight right then that Max Holloway hasn't fought yet either. So I think, or at least recently. So I think this would be huge. It's a win-win for Max Holloway regardless. He's not in the fight, so he's not a chance to lose. He's probably going to jump in the fight, either one of them, because no way, unless it's like a split decision, very close one, and some crazy things happen, like knock on wood, like I don't see Dana White or Sean Shelby or anybody in the UFC giving this a rematch, like instant, for Alexander Volkanovski if he somehow loses. But I'm definitely pulling for Volkanovski. Wouldn't be shocked if that third, fourth round TKO. But again, this is MMA. This is why I love it so much. Anything can fucking happen. So, I'm probably, like I said, the last two videos, I'll probably be flip-flopping on who I think is going to win. I think I'm pretty set on Alexander Volkanovski, though, but you never know. Might wake up on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, being like, oh shit, Korean Zombie could do it. So, but hey, this has been the fifth round, the MMA show by myself, Stephen Moustaris. And for you guys that are into music, I've been doing a thing called the Re-Listenables, where I break down some of my favorite albums of all time, and it's clearly on my page if you guys want to watch it. And even if you don't, fuck myself, So seriously, thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a good one.